Hey everybody, today I'm going to be doing a review on the Logitech C310 webcam. Now the video you're actually seeing is being recorded by the webcam. So this is one of the first videos I've done. I did a previous video just testing it out. It's kind of goofy, but anyway, this is I believe it's recording in 720p. We'll see once I upload it, but it does record up to 720p. Now overall, as you can see, the video quality really isn't bad. It's actually pretty nice. I got mine for just under $40. I don't know if that was a good deal or not, but hey, I'm happy with it. It's pretty small. It hooks onto the top of the monitor pretty well. It's a little goofy, and the USB cable was actually really short, so that was a problem that I had with it, but other than that, it's pretty good. When it's recording, there is a LED light that comes on to let you know you're recording. And I believe what you're hearing is actually the mic on the webcam as well. So other than what you see, there's not too much else to review about it. However, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through a few of these filters. Now, the software that comes with the webcam is actually really good. You're going to have to update it, though. But that's pretty easy to do. But you can get filter effects that you can use with your webcam. And I'm going to go through a few of those for you right now. The first one we've got is this one. For some reason, this reminds me of the Beatles. Gee, I wonder why. And the next one we got is this old-fashioned looking thing, which is kind of redundant because if you're using a webcam and it's old-fashioned, it doesn't make too much sense. But nevertheless, it's a fun little filter. Next we go to this one. I have no idea what it's called or why anyone would use it, but it's one of them. Then there's this one. Makes me look like Buckethead. And then we go to this one. This one I actually had to download because it doesn't come with all of them. This one's called Chalk. I'm in the chalk zone. And then this one is more of a watercolor kind of thing. This one actually reminds me of that one commercial. I don't know if you guys seen it, but I forget what the commercial was for, but moving on. And then there's this one which looks to make me look kind of creepy. I can make like an evil face. And moving on to this one's called Dizzy for a reason. Makes you look really dizzy. It makes you really dizzy when you're just looking at it. If you're on a webcam talking to your friend who's like really, really high, this would be perfect to mess around with them on. And if we go to page 2, go to this. Looks kind of like a fisheye lens. And then we go to this one. This one requires a medium-powered CPU. Or at least that's what it says on the website. Yeah, it's kind of freaky, but there's not really much point to it. Like, if you're not in the center, it's not going to do anything. So if you're in the center, it'll mess up your face. A little bit like that. And moving on, we go to this one, which this is just like kind of like the Dizzy one, only not as dizzy. And this is one of my favorites right here. This one just brings out like the contour lines of everything and then makes them colorful. If you look at my hands, they're all weird like that. Then moving on, this one is I think called Negative because it changes everything. If you look, it's weird because it looks like I've been eating like raw meat or something. I'm a vampire. Blah. It's kind of weird. My lips are green. That would suck if that was real. But this is another one of my favorites because it just looks so freaky. Like, once again, if your friend is really high and you're talking to him or something, this would be perfect. And then there's this one. If you're talking to someone you don't really know and you want to blur out your face a little bit, this will blur it out, I guess. It pixelates it, kind of like a censorship kind of filter. And I think there might be a few more you could download. Now keep in mind, if you've got a, this is one of the lower end versions of the HD webcams from Logitech. If you get like the C910, there's a bunch more effects you can get. But going back to normal, right here, this one only has a limited amount of filters you can use, but I'm actually really satisfied with this product. This camera does not have autofocus, it's just permanently focused. So if I move something like really close, it's not going to autofocus so you can see it close. If something's really far away, it's not going to autofocus. It's got a predetermined assumption on how far away you are. As far as picking up lighting goes, my lighting in my room is not that great. And the fact that it looks this good is actually really impressive. Now, the overall device is actually pretty small. You're probably not even going to notice it's there most of the time unless you actually look up at it. The software that comes with it is phenomenal. It's very easy to use. Anyone can do it. The fun filters are nice. It records at 720p at 30 frames per second. Of course, if you want full frames per second, that is all 30, you're going to need decent lighting, because if you've got low lighting, it's going to drop the frames to try and keep the picture quality decent. You can change preferences pretty easily, and that's just all you really need to know about this thing. Like I said before, I'm recording this video on the webcam, so I can't actually show you a picture of the webcam, but if you just Google Logitech C310, you should find a picture of it. I got mine on eBay. You can get them on Newegg or Best Buy or basically anywhere where webcams are sold. I guess the only thing I don't like about this, and this is going to be a problem with every webcam, is it's confusing, because I tried using it as like a mirror, which sucks because if I hold up my right hand, it goes up on the left. My left hand goes up on the right. So it's confusing as hell to use, like for the first few times, but that's probably because I've never actually used a webcam before. Go figure. But other than that, I actually recommend it. It's pretty good. If you're looking for a more budget webcam, go with this. However, if you've got a big budget and you're willing to spend $100, I do highly recommend the Logitech C910. That one has full 1080p resolution videos at 30 frames per second, has autofocus, and is probably overall a lot better than this little thing. However, I do recommend this one because I'm actually really impressed with it. I was personally going to get the C910, but I didn't feel like spending $100. So I'm stuck with this little guy, and it's doing good so far. I'm impressed. Other than that, you don't need to know anything else. If you're looking for one, don't want to spend money, or at least not a lot of money, get this. You won't regret it. Unless you're in a very bad lighting situation. So, that's just about it. Thanks for watching. Subscribe. Give me a thumbs up if you like the video. Tell your friends, etc. And thanks for watching.